playing for Team ID. He's playing from behind because his opponent already has one up on him. This is Team ID's Railgun.
And in the bottom right, we have his opponent, currently also fighting for that position, but he is up 1-0. He's playing for Carnage. It is Utopia in the red color.
Nice. Actually, weirdly enough, this is one of those maps that catches me out every single time, because we're so used to going top left and bottom right, but this map's just top and bottom.
Yeah. It's not bottom right.
It's just bottom, isn't it? Yeah. But that's the thing, like, you don't think that when you first come into the game. You sort of like, the top left.
It's 6 o'clock. Well, maybe there's so much dead space on the left side of the map, so maybe.
Well, the thing is, it feels like the top left, because you've got the minerals on the right, and then you've got this thing to the left of that, so it must be the top left, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not, but it feels like it should be.
Exactly.
In any case, we're seeing we're seeing a relatively. I'm suspicious. I'm curious. Is there a reason why these pylon is behind the mineral line? Is it to stop Zergling run-bys, or is it?
This is a gateway extent. I'm not sure. You can either go for a wall off. You don't really need to, and this is the closest to the mineral line, right? So
it is basically a time-saving thing.
I guess I would guess that.
Well, we're having a hatch first from our Zerg player. I wonder if he did this last game. I didn't actually get a chance to look at his build order.
But it's standard to do this.
Okay.
On free game. If you the thing is, for this Force Fast Expand, not necessarily, but for Force Fast Expand, they mostly scout you with a 9 scout. So that means that around 14 supplied, a probe will end up in your base, and you'll end up not going for the hatchery. So you go for the pool first. But because he didn't see any probes, like, I'm taking advantage of this.
Yep, you are probably gateway expanding. I can deal with that. And he's getting a zealot which means he's not rushing to expand. Because I know there is a thing you can do as a Protoss player, which is cut that zealot.
Yeah. Maybe he wants to cut it at the end. If he sees no pressure, just cut it then. Because he's moving the probe down already.
And there is nothing coming in. I mean, his opponent's pool isn't finished yet, so will he cancel? Will he cancel? Yeah, there he goes. Interesting note that the pool is nearly done, and there is almost we're getting the gas in. It's not quite enough to get speed up yet, but it'll be there soon.
It'll be there in time, indeed. So my guess is that he's gonna go for the 100 gas, pull out, then just make drones. A couple of links to deny any scouting and or proxy panels. This is the biggest deal you want to do with Zergling. Just slow links or speed links, doesn't matter. You want to deny the proxy panel because you're gonna have a hard time holding on with slow or speed links if someone gets that panel up. So he's not gonna go for the third hatch though, which is you can go either way. Either get it up really early or not. But
apparently I've been switched back to the wrong cam. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't realise I'd done that.
Following these lings around here, and they're gonna scout the gateways going up. No, actually, one of them gets knocked down.
Gets gateways. He's gonna get in and see pretty much everything his opponent has. One of them's gonna die anyway.
One zealot is dying. One Zergling is dying by the hands of that zealot. Stalker is close, or is it? Oh no, it's a sentry.
It's a
close
sentry.
to coming out, and got it. And I think he can see that, but I mean,
just
that is 4 gateways. That is pressure. That is an alarm.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
Not
he's making
sneezed
noise.
at. Oh, a cancel on the gateway in the main.
Ooh, that is very sneaky. I like that.
So is he going to tech into Robotech or something?
Well,
Getting another gas. I'm curious.
the thing with this build, look, he's building the proxy battle, and Railgun has no Zerglings to scout this. And the problem here being that it might, even though it might not be real amazing pressure, it's still 3 gateways.
Well, the thing is, it
needed this robotics.
The thing is, it should feel like more pressure than it is at this point, shouldn't it? It should feel like I'm 4-gating you. Make things like 22 lings,
Yeah. Now this is not too weird to make 22 lings, regardless, but he needs to have a third up and running, and he does making at least, and he's not. Okay, he sees the probe, but he doesn't know there's already a pylon up and going. I think. So he has all those lings, and he can definitely shut this down with this many lings. Yeah. But might he be able to scout it? No, it does not.
He'll be able to catch the zealots. He can almost certainly see them, and he's just not bothering. He's just going to go straight for an attack. I'm not sure.
I like this actually.
How much damage is he going to be able to do? I mean, he just needs to attack.
Not really much, but he's distracting the Protoss player from attacking him, which is the biggest deal here. Because he's making more links, he can +1/+1. But where's the third? I want
the mothership core is also not back yet, so if he can do enough damage to one of these buildings to take it out, the links can flood into that main. Or he could just kill off all these zealots.
It's always very underestimating how fast you can kill a wargate with Zerglings. Look at how fast that's going down. And all these zealots now too. Look at this, he's gonna need the force field soon.
Yep.
And I mean, the Immortal is being thrown out now, but Immortal versus Zerglings, I'm sorry, that's not gonna work out.
It's not gonna cut much. Especially because +1/+1 is on its way. Railgun really wants this. Oh wow, getting a few shots off of that Overlord.
The third of Railgun is very vulnerable though. Look at all those 3 zealots just staring at it.
Yeah.
And Railgun still has no idea. He must pull back soon to see the zealots attacking his hatchery.
He might have seen it. Let's have a look. No, he just can't.
He's not seen it.
The thing is, he can afford to just take a little time and wait till this Nexus Cannon wears off and then just attack. Because the Nexus Cannon was the one doing all the damage.
Look what a couple of Zerglings just did though. A couple of Zerglings, they forced 3 extra panels, they forced a Nexus Cannon, and a couple of force fields. How good is that? Now 6 zealots are attacking this hatchery. He needs to defend this hatchery right now. 24 links popping, and I'm not sure if he can hold that before the hatchery goes down ultimately.
He might be able to if the links can get in there quickly.
Yeah. Ooh, very nicely done there.
Ooh, good surround there. Those zealots are probably dead. And now he gets to kill the pylon for free, pretty much.
That third base is open and going. Now that means the +1/+1 is done, and +2 attack is starting for Rogan. Slowing down a bit on the armor, and I can get that because he spent a lot of gas.
For a second there, Utopia was about to lose something horrible because he had all of his sentries and the Immortals on the outside of the wall and no wall.
Yeah. Oh, big force field.
Quickly, use it. Oh wow, your Immortal Sentry is dying already and you haven't even used it yet. Jesus, look at that.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got 3 force fields. Actually, how much range is force fields? 50, isn't it?
He's getting a Hydra. It's gonna hit on time though.
Oh.
I don't like that.
He's got 4 force fields now. 5 force fields maybe.
24 lings are coming in.
Catch them! Oh my god, he's gonna catch the sentries out of position. He can do horrible damage if he can get to them.
He's in such a good position. I mean, of course, economically, he's just barely holding on for this. This is the normal stuff you want to have for an Immortal all-in. But look at this. All these Zerglings, they can just start picking off at this and just one at a time, just force fields. If you lose these Zerglings for like 5 or 6 force fields, that's completely worth it. Now he has way more, and he has Hydralisk on the way now because his Hydralisk.
He's getting into the Immortals.
Oh,
Sentry's gonna have to force field
that's 2 force fields already. That's 5 force fields.
That's all the force fields. And 1 Immortal dies. Oh wow, clutch save on that last Immortal.
Close. 18 more lings are on the way, and he's going to start Hydra production. 3 Hydras are coming. And I mean, this is a big army for Utopia, don't get me wrong, but he just has like 3 or 4 force fields at the moment. He's getting more Stalkers and not Sentries. And 4 Hydras and 16 lings.
Oh, the Sentries!
I'm not sure if... Actually, this army is pretty lackluster for Railgun. He still can't lose this.
Yeah, he needs to get as much stuff out fast as he can. He's getting a single spine crawler up. I'm not sure that's going to be enough.
No, definitely
Queen is gonna
not.
Die. Run with the Queen! Run with the Queen!
And a lot of zealots being warped in. Uh-oh.
He needs those now, more than ever before.
He's going to lose his third for sure. And Sentry's being caught apart. No, never mind that.
Yeah, the third's dead.
12 Hydras popping though.
Well, how many of them are going to pop directly in front of the army, though?
+2 though, no! +2 attack, just waiting for +2 armor right now, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still in a decent position for now.
Oh, and he goes in!
No.
Force field's being baited.
A lot of force field being used, though. That is good for him.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, like, he's also got... He's sticking up another base somewhere. He's getting his drones out of the way.
Yeah, very good so far. Then again, he lost his third, so he needs to hold this perfectly. Otherwise, you know.
Oh wow, he's long distance mining from another base, because I don't know why.
Okay, Zerglings are being picked off now. Force field's not really cutting it.
Not doing anything at all, really. He's just boxing the Protoss in now.
He's just making these time warps, and they're not being efficient for him. Okay, these Hydras are getting cut off. This is very good for him. A lot of links streaming in, though. This is not that bad for Railgun, but I think he played it a little bit too greedy in this game.
If he can just kill off the Immortals, he might be able to save this, but I don't know if he can.
Oh,
no,
this
I
is painful.
think it's over. I think he's dead. The force field's not helping the Protoss that much. The Immortal's getting cleaned up slightly there. Actually, the worker's being pulled.
He needs to pull all his workers and have way more Hydras than he does.
He's getting some more. He's getting some Lings out. If he can just take out that Immortal, he stands a chance in hell, I think. Because the Immortal's the massive damage dealer here. And it's going to go down.
He's holding on.
He's managed it.
He needs to pull back with Hydras now, though, and wait for his formal reinforcement. He's not doing so. Okay,
there we go.
This is very good for him. But still, no more Immortals left, and just a couple of soldiers.
Drone pull.
Is being pulled.
The Hydras need to live, though, because if the Hydras go down, the Protoss can just kill them all off. Oh, so much damage from those Hydra DPS, by the way. Brutal horribleness.
Yeah,
Not
very good
though.
for him. Oh, dear. A lot of Lings, though. This should be able to clean up everything Utopia ever wanted to have.
Yeah. He's getting in there with the damage. Zealot's taking it down. And now he takes out the Warp Prism. Did he kill the Warp Prism?
Yeah, the Warp Prism is down. And that means Utopia, well, the thing is, he's lost his third and a lot of drones, so I'm not sure in what spot both players are. It really depends on how they're going to react. I think for Railgun, the best option really here is to either go attack, but because he's got so many sentries already backed up, I think he's better off making a third and a fourth at the same time.
Yeah.
And just running out.
Well, he doesn't have the minerals to do that at the moment. I mean, his opponent... If we look at army supply, actually, Railgun's massively ahead.
Yeah, and look at not just army supply, also look at upgrades.
Oh wow, 2-2 versus 0-0.
4 upgrades lead. This is a big lead, and now the Zerglings have been spotted. A lot more have been made, and this is... If he can catch this army off guard, man, this is GG.
Yeah, but he needs to catch it off guard and then force the force
Yeah,
field
it's going
out.
to be very hard, and with slow Hydras, I'm not sure if that's really possible.
I think, actually, no, Railgun's in a decent position. He's got a macro hatch. He's got the capacity for production, and I think if he gets himself another base or two, he'll be in fine shape.
As long as he doesn't take too much on the current income he has, he should be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the thing is, like, if you can focus on, I mean, how many lava has he got to spare at the moment? He's got 2 lava.
You know what? If Railgun will be able to have a lot of links, 22 links, and surround this army from 2 sides, he would just win the game. But he needs to actually do that. He needs to realize what the army is, and he has no idea right now. He could catch it off guard, but he could be caught off guard himself completely as well.
Oh, that was unlucky.
A lot of links, though. This is
flank
a lot of links. If they can get forceful out, this is a good position for Utopia. But with no upgrades, man, this is going to be hard. And he's decided to go completely all in after the complete all in.
Yeah, the problem is at this point, I think the Zerg has the advantage in as much as he can trade space for time, whereas the Protoss has to win with this. And he's going for poking at the surround, trying to threaten.
He's going to get the panel turn. No, he's not going to get it. A couple of links lost, nothing significant.
A couple of links for a force field.
I'm not sure if I like this engagement from the Zerg player. A lot of 2-2 links though, looking at them going, ravaging the stalkers, and a couple of Hydras getting through. This is not good for him, however. But I think the overwhelming power for Railgun will be able to win this. Maybe lose the third in the process, but still.
Again. But then again, I mean, if he loses his base and wins the game, he wins the game. And he's running out of... The Protoss is running out of force fields if these Hydras can make it count.
Yeah. Oh, look at this, though. He's only got a few Hydras now. I mean, 10 Lings are on the way. Yeah, sure, but that's it. 2 Hydras still helping him out here. And, oh, this is this is not necessarily super bad, but... Ooh, he might lose the third after all.
Maybe. I think we'll have to see how it goes. The sentries are vulnerable, though, and the Hydras are being focused down. They need to
+1 attack.
bug out.
Finish Hydras as well.
Yep.
Oh,
the AI
so
needs
close.
to not bug out like that, but... That's what that's one of the joys of StarCraft is noticing what the AI does when you don't micro it correctly.
14 Zerglings and 3 Hydras are on the way. And for the Protoss player, what does he have? He's Mine Out on his main, half Mine on his natural. So is the Zerg, but he's defending. He has this advantage. He has 2 and an Energy-less Queen. Darn.
Oh, he's going in. This has to be the point in which the Zerg pushes back. The force field's being baited.
Engagement.
Can he pull this?
Nice.
The extra Queen. Oh, he gets an attack.
Made still.
It's so close. I can't call this one. Like the problem the Protoss has that if the sentries go down, he's probably dead.
It's just so back and forth. This is a good contender as well for the best game of the night.
Absolutely.
You know what? Oh, is he gonna cut it? He has Queens. Queens might be the savior here. 24 more Lings on the way.
And the workers being pulled, but they're bugging out behind the Hydras. Plugging up behind the Hydras is in the name of my something cover band. I don't know. I think Zerg might be able to hold this. I think he might just be able to do this.
Yes, he's creep, and I mean Hydras on creep are so much faster and agile than off creep, and I mean, oh, he's gonna win this. I think, no problem from here on out.
He's got enough links to just flood forward now. I think at this point, just to YOLO A move, because his opponent has terrible income comparatively. He's got something. He's got the ability to make sentries, and he needs to kill this base off if he wants to do anything. But he's on creep, and that's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah, it is, and he's holding on for now, and all those Zerglings are gonna go to town, and those 0-0 zealots.
Yeah, GG from Utopia. Well played, Railgun. That was a nice game.